Audio is recording.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It has definitely been a minute. If you are new here or you're a current subscriber, we are now shooting in 4K. So go ahead into your YouTube settings and select the, I think it's 2160. We're shooting in 4K, 24 frames a second, f2.8. What am I missing? IPB 10-bit 422. So yes, welcome back. I don't even know where to start. I feel like the past 9 months has been so crazy and like the best way and kind of like the worst way possible. I think more better than good. I'm like literally shaking. I haven't filmed in so long. So it's exciting to be back in front of the camera, but it's also a little nerve-wracking, so bear with me. But yes, 9 months ago was my last video. I actually filmed that on my grandma's 80th birthday. And yeah, so much has changed, so much has happened. I have videos lined up where I'll be going into depth about literally so much of my life that has changed. I literally cannot wait to be back and filming. I'm so excited. The new microphone situation, the camera situation, the computer situation, the live view situation. It's definitely real. It's definitely exciting. It's humbling, I think, honestly, to think back to where I started, where I am, and where I'm going is so exciting. And you guys can probably feel my energy. Like, this is like my hand right now. But yeah, what is in store? I think what's in store is high quality videos, you know, sharing my life, being open and honest and raw. A lot of you guys know that I don't really do sponsorships or anything that doesn't feel authentic to me. Of course, going forward, if brands reach out, and there are a couple brands I'm not going to mention because I'm obviously not getting paid, but there are a couple YouTubers that I watch that do have brand sponsorships that do that do promote companies that I personally do stand behind. If that rears its head, I will definitely, you know, address it or, you know, be honest with you guys as possible. But for right now, I'm not really interested in doing any sponsorships. I just kind of want to share my life and be as open and honest as possible. I guess, like, where do I start? 40 ounces of water. No, this is not a hydro flask. Nothing against hydro flasks. I just personally, I like a straw. Like, I like little ASMR moment. I feel like I personally do drink more water if I have like a straw attachment. Thermo flask, it literally keeps things cold. I've put like ice up to the top and it stayed cold for like 2 or 3 days. I usually have to fill it within the day-and-a-half mark. So I haven't tested it like overly. We got a 2-pack on Amazon for I think around $40. So super cost effective if you're looking for a water bottle. I drink at least 40 ounces a day, if not every day-and-a-half. Honestly, it's been so nice just with the straw. It just makes you drink so much water. So 9 months ago was pre-renovation. Obviously, if you can tell, you know, just by the paint color, the literal TV, the new fireplace moment. I had a full-blown renovation done. I'm still in the exact same place, but we had a full-blown reno. My lease was up and I had just started dating my boyfriend at the time, and we're obviously still together. He was literally just helping me. We ended up signing together and doing a full-blown renovation. And honestly, I could not be happier. It's so cool to have the place fully gutted and, you know, move all of my stuff out of it and make this place ours, you know, make it a place that we can share together that doesn't just have my memories, but it has like basically brand new bones where we can share all of our memories together. And it's so exciting. I think that's like another update is I am in an extremely healthy monogamous relationship. Which most of you, some of you might know, honestly have been through a lot of trauma when it comes to men or like men in general. I think like I used to be like a yes girl, the girl that was like always down for whatever, and I would always like put myself in situations to grow. I've talked a lot about that on my channel. I think now that I'm in a relationship that's so healthy where I don't have to question, you know, the safety of my relationship. I don't have to question his honesty or loyalty. It's a little bit of an adjustment because I feel like I've always been on edge. I've always been forced to, you know, think outside the box. And now I'm just in a place where I'm so safe and I'm so confident and I'm so happy. So many lifestyle changes. Being with someone that fully, authentically loves you inside and out, and is honest with you and loyal to you and respects you, and his family loves you and I love his family. It's such a good place to be in because I can start to live now. I can start to focus on my literal life. It's just so cool. It's so cool to be in a space where like I can save for the things I want and love, and you know, have our own place. It's just, I'm super grateful. The only word I can really use is humbling, because I lived alone for so long, like literally like 2 or 3 years. I think it was like close to 3 years. And, you know, putting food in your own fridge, doing your own dishes, you know, cooking your own meals, being kind of accountable for yourself. It's super cool to kind of take a step back and have someone to help you with things and kind of like a shoulder to lean on. Where can you guys expect to see me going forward? I'm going to be posting on Instagram a lot more, which is super, super cool because I miss Instagram as a platform. I miss posting photos. I miss posting stories. I don't really miss the toxicity. I've unfollowed literally every single person that I know, and I only follow people that inspire me. So it's nice to open up my feed and only see positive, healthy, inspirational content. I also want to post on TikTok a lot more. I love TikTok. I spend unhealthy amounts of time on TikTok, so you can definitely expect to see me there. And then obviously here on YouTube, I have a whole content calendar planned out, so I'm going to try my best to stick true to it. I don't think it'll be hard now that I have such amazing equipment. My sobriety has been a really big part of this last year. I think, you know, when you get into a relationship, and I think love really love is like a mirror. Like love shows you kind of a reflection of yourself, right? If you're in a healthy relationship and you love someone, love basically is a mirror to yourself. You see in the other person like kind of a reflection back to you. There were a lot of parts of last year where I really struggled with alcohol. Not that I was ever like waking up at 10 a.m. and being like, oh my God, I need a drink. But like I definitely, you know, overindulged, and I couldn't just have a couple of drinks. I obviously can now, but my sobriety is probably like the biggest thing ever. I am so big on breathing exercises and meditation and yoga and stretching my body and, you know, positive affirmations. I think you guys will see that a lot in my videos coming up. I am so excited to, you know, share a lot of the things that have helped me and a lot of the positive, I don't want to say coping mechanisms, but the positive things that I've done to really change my mindset and my life. Obviously, a big part of that is people that you have in your life. I had a lot of friends that were just not overly positive. I don't really like to be around people that I can't enjoy my time sober with, people that talk negative about other people constantly and that lie. Those are two big things that I can't have in my life. It messes with my energy and my aura as a person. Like I feel like I just exude light and happiness and positivity and love. So if I'm around people that are reflecting something different back at me, I do have to, you know, adjust accordingly. And I think in this new year, after this video, you guys will see one of my new vlogs, which is going to talk about affirmations, and it's going to talk about being basically intentional. So whatever intentional means to you, we'll kind of go into that, which I'm so excited about because being intentional is something that has really, really been at the forefront of my mind and my practice. I think that not being minimalistic, but also just appreciating the things you have and putting love and nurturing those things has also brought in my horizon for being intentional. You know, with the positive, a lot of things have changed. Obviously, we are, you know, deep into the thick of the pandemic. So a lot of people in my life have gotten sick. A lot of people in my life have gotten sick around me. Some people have passed away. It's a lot. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm sure a lot of you out there can, you know, at least relate on some level if you know someone that's gotten sick or you know someone that's passed, or you have friends or family that you care about that are kind of struggling. It's not easy. And I think, you know, a lot of the people that are working on the front line right now, my heart literally pounds. When this pandemic started, I was working on the front line. I was an essential worker. I can say this now because I don't work there anymore, but they would literally give you like $50 on top of your check and be like, yeah, here you go. Like, we appreciate you. And I'm like, this is literally shut up money. Like, this is not emergency money. People working on the front lines, you know, healthcare workers, dentists, pilots, people in grocery stores, literally anyone that you have to leave your house, like if you're not working from home right now is what I'm trying to say, deserves a bonus. I genuinely feel that people that are working with the public and working with people outside their households genuinely deserve a raise. I genuinely believe that. And I don't mean like, here's an extra on top of your check. I mean like per hour. So, and I firmly believe that. I think a lot of the healthcare in our, like the healthcare procedures put in place are super toxic. I think that, you know, if we start the pandemic with 2 weeks and this, and now we're 5 days and, oh, if you're positive and you don't have symptoms, you can still go to work. I think the mentality is scary. And I don't want anyone to kind of jump down my throat, you know, oh, Marley, like be respectful, like blah, blah, blah. I think I'm super respectful, but I also think we need to appreciate and validate a lot of the people on the front lines right now and that are essential workers, because no one signed up to do their job and then some. So, you know, and yeah, so I hope you guys know that I'm coming from like a place of support and love. I don't want to get into politics, but I think a lot of the people who are making the rules aren't necessarily following them themselves. And I think that that's a really scary world to live in. So, you know, obviously the media portrays maybe like their own agenda. I think if you watch a lot of woke YouTubers, like, what's his name? Russell Brand. Joe Rogan is controversial, but I genuinely like Joe Rogan. I think a lot of his opinions are honest. And I think a lot of people that are scared to even engage in a conversation, I would be genuinely scared to be in front of, because for me, everybody has a different opinion under the sun, and I will listen to everybody's opinion and then form my own opinion. So I've always been like that growing up. I would ask all my friends what they thought of, you know, one of my life choices. I would ask 10 people. I would know my true thoughts. I would ask 10 people. They would give me their opinions, and I would make a decision based on what I felt was right after hearing every single side of the story. So yeah, just, you know, a lot of topics that are heavy, but we can make them light just by our perspective and changing the way we think about things and how we process things. But I'm always here to, you know, have that conversation. Of course, I think it's extremely important to talk and to be open and, you know, just share your stream of consciousness, because I feel like if we're ignorant and we pass judgment and we don't, my camera's gonna overheat. Love that for me. To kind of wrap up the video, a lot has happened, a lot has changed, a lot of positive things, a lot of great things. You will see more from me going forward. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I get to, you know, meet a lot of you and connect with a lot of you and create a beautiful, you know, community on my platform. I do want to plug a couple things. I am on Instagram. I'm on, ooh, I have a hair in my mouth. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. Obviously, you can find me on pretty much any platform. And I also just started a Patreon, so that will be in the link below as well. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my update in 4K. I am so excited to share my life with all of you and myself as well, and watch my journey and to see my journey progress. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.